It looks different over here now. Everything's so different.
Every house holds its own history.
I used to wouldn't come on this street for a long time.
How did you feel when you did?
I was scared at first.
Tonya Stafford's story is woven into the history of 2 houses here on Bradshaw Street in South Dallas.
I was sold from the projects, Turner Courts projects.
She says by her mother to a man more than 10 years older in exchange for money and drugs. She was 14 when she was sold, 13 when she started noticing him hanging around her apartment complex.
Didn't know that he had already started inquiring about us. Then they told him, her mom's on drugs and she really don't care about them. He found his prey. I was his prey.
She says the first attack happened while she was at a neighbor's home. He was there too. She says she'd been given a wine cooler she thought was soda.
So after he raped me, I got up and I put my clothes on and I went back to our apartment, and I didn't say anything.
Until she was pregnant.
My daughter was born in 1988 in Mesquite Community Hospital.
And you were 14.
I was 14, getting ready to turn 15.
Months later, her mother packed her things and told her she had to go live with her attacker.
Took a deep breath and I got in the car. And he slapped me. And he said, if you do not like that, you'll do what I say, when I say, how I say it. What I say goes. And I said, okay. And I made up in my mind, I'll do whatever he say do to survive.
She lived with him for 10 years, spending the last 7 in Pleasant Grove, where she had more children.
The third child was born 10 days before my 18th birthday.
And nobody in these hospitals asked you anything?
Nope.
It wasn't a life.
Raped all the time, beat.
But she lived for her kids.
It didn't matter who they were by, they were mine, and I loved them.
When she was 24, a neighbor stepped in.
She was the nosy neighbor that, she seen something, said something, and she did something.
She called the police. Tonya Stafford and her children were taken to a domestic violence shelter in Irving.
I got to be safe, and then I started therapy. I love therapy. Every Tuesday I go to therapy, and I believe that's what really saved me.
That and her neighbor, who gave her a mission.
She said that I would reach back and grab others that looked like me. So I started rescuing.
Tonya Stafford didn't have the word for what happened to her when she was 14, but her life and now her work has made her an expert on trafficking.
When I come across girls that look like me, the forgotten girls, and when they say, Miss Tonya, thank you for coming.
She started her nonprofit, It's Going to Be Okay, and operates 4 safe houses in Dallas.
Providing direct services to human trafficking victims of all races and color, but particularly girls, Black girls.
She survived this chapter.
And not only am I surviving, I'm thriving.
Now, her story is about saving others.
I won't forget.
In Dallas,
Bradshaw Street.
I'm Morgan Young.
You did it, Tonya. You broke the cycle. And if you suspect that someone is a victim of trafficking, you need to report it. You can call the National Human Trafficking Hotline. That number is 1-888-373-7888. Someone will take your call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and just look at the difference it can make.